Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? I hope that you are doing great. I'm back again with a new session in English Grammar in Use. We are going to compare the use of could do and could have done, or could have. Are you able, my friend, to use could and could have in your daily spoken language? If you don't, come and sit together and discuss in order to have the general common understanding about the use of could and could have. Thank you. Subscribe if you are new. Let's start. We use could in a number of ways. Sometimes could is the past of can. I think that you know that, my friend. We use could in a number of ways. Sometimes could is the past of can. I think you remember when we discussed about the use of can, could, and be able to. Let's say example here. Listen, I can't hear something now. Listen, I can't hear something. I don't have the ability to hear something. I listened. I could hear something. In this sentence, the activity took place in the past. But in the third sentence, the activity takes place now. Listen, I can't hear something now. I listened, I couldn't hear something past. I think that you are together there, my friend. I want to make everything clear. I want you to know English as a native language, or a native speaker. But could is not only used in this way, we also use the could to talk about possible action now or in the future, especially to make a suggestion, meaning that we use the could to make a suggestion when we talk about the possible action now or in the future. We use the could to make a suggestion. Are we together, my friend? We use the could to make a suggestion. Let's see examples here. One, we have A and B. A, what shall we do this evening? B, we could go to the cinema. What shall we do this evening? They wonder what they can do. They wonder what they can do. As a suggestion, they say that we could go to the cinema. It is a suggestion. It is not the final suggestion. It is suggesting, because at the evening, they don't have something to do. That's why, as a suggestion, in order not being without doing something, they have suggestion. They could go to the cinema. It is nice day. It is nice day. The sun is shining brightly. If it is nice day, we could go for a walk. That's good. It is a suggestion. We could go for a walk because it is a nice day. The sun is shining brightly. Example 2. When you go to New York next month, you could stay with Barbara. When you go to New York next month, you could stay with Barbara. It is a suggestion. The receiver will go to New York next month. But as a suggestion, the receiver the receiver should stay with Barbara. It is a suggestion. He can choose another direction to be. It is not a final suggestion. 3. If you need money, you do not ask Karen. If you need money, why don't you ask Karen? Yes, I suppose you could. It is a suggestion. If you need money, my friend, why don't you ask Karen? Yes, I suppose I could. It is a suggestion. It is not final conclusion. Can is possible in these sentences. We can go for a walk, etc. Could is less sure than can. You must use could, not can, when you do not really mean what you say. My friend, are we together here? Can is also possible in these sentences. For example, we can go for a walk. Could is less sure than can. You can use could, not can, when you don't really mean what you say. When you don't really mean what you say, you can use could, not can. Let's see example. I'm so angry with him. I'm so ugly with him. I could kill him. Not I can kill him. Are we together, my friend? We also use could to say that something is possible now or in the future. Something is possible now or in the future. The phone is ringing. It could be Tim. The phone is ringing. It could be Tim. We use could to say that something is possible now. It could be Tim or another person or in the future. I don't know why you will be there. They could arrive at any time. We use could to say that something is possible now or in the future. I don't know when they will be here. They could arrive at any time. Can, I think that we are together, my friend. This is very important. Sometimes people are not able to differentiate the use of can, could, be able, or could and could have. That's why I want everyone to have smartering about the use of them. Can is not possible in these sentences or these examples. In these sentences, could is similar to might. Mean that could is used here as in the simple past. And might is the past of may. I think that we are together there. The phone is ringing. It could be Tim. The phone is ringing. It might be Tim. It can be Tim. It is not correct. Let's compare could do and could have. This is the lesson of the day. Let's compare could do and could have, or could have, or could do, see, play, or could have, played, done, worked, etc. Thank you. Let's start with examples. I'm tired. I could sleep for a week. Now, I'm tired. I could sleep for a week. Now. Example 2. I was tired. I could have slept for a week. Past. Meaning that we use could plus the main verb without the infinitive without to for the present, and we use could plus have plus part participle of the main verb for the past meaning. Most often we use could have, done, gone, played, worked for things which were possible but didn't happen. Example: why did you stay at the hotel when we went to New York? You couldn't have stayed with Barbara. My friend, are we together? Why did you stay at the hotel when you went to New York? You could have stayed with Barbara. She went into the hotel instead of going to stay with Barbara. We use could have done something when something is possible to be done but didn't happen. Example 2. Jack fell off a ladder yesterday, but she's still right. She's lucky. He couldn't have hurt himself. Example 3. The situation was bad, but it couldn't have been worse. I think that we are together. We are seeing the use of could have, done, doing, played, and so on for something which were possible to be done but didn't happen. Sometimes could means would be able to. Sometimes could mean would be able to. Let's say an example here, my friend. We could go away if we had much money. This means that we would be able to go away if we had much money. I think that you are together there, my friend. I don't know why, I don't know how you work so hard. I couldn't do it. Let's compare the use of could have done and would have be able to. Could have done, are we together? And would have been be able to. Could have done equal to say would have been able to. Example: why did Lisa apply for the job? She could have got it. Mean that she would have been be able to get it. I think that you are together there, my friend. Another example: we could have gone away if we would have enough money. This means that we would have been able to go away if we could have enough money. I think that you are together. Could have done equal to say would have been be able to. The last example: the trip was cancelled last week. Paul couldn't have gone anywhere, but he is ill. Equal to say, he wouldn't have been able to go anywhere. We have been discussing the use of could do or could have done, or could have. I think that everybody understand the way you can use could and could have. We say that we used could have for something which were possible but didn't happen. And we have seen that could have done equal to say or means would have been be able to. Thank you so much, my friend. We shall meet again when God wishes. Subscribe if you are happy with what we do. Let's call it a day here. Ciao, ciao.